What is up, and welcome to another Loose Beats, where our motto is chill out and make a beat. I'm Toby, aka Cushing, from the T&D YouTube channel. Make sure you check out everything we do. And today, I got a new beat for you called Eternal right now. Maybe called Wait For Me? I don't know. We're going to see. But I'll go ahead and give you a sample of the whole loop, and then we can break down how we made it. Yeah, so this one came out real nice. This was one I made with a friend. And if you know the pod, Father Greg. And this one came out really nice. It's like an R&B. It's got a 90s R&B feel to it with some boom bap drums. And it came out pretty cool. But it's real simple. You know, this is kind of what you would make first before you made the song. You know, you make you a little loop, and then you can start dragging stuff out. I think I'll make a video at some point showing how to turn a loop into a full song, you know, but it's really just, you know, sectioning out and introducing instruments a little slower than just all right away, right? But so what we got going on here, we got a few different things. We have this Perfect Mix piano, which is under your keyboards, which I really like all the keyboards that they've added now. They've made it a lot more extensive. And this one, let's go ahead and hear it by itself. So it's got a kind of whirly tone to it, you know? Yeah, it's got that looping kind of tremolo sound to it, you know? And so that's kind of giving us a little bit of that spooky vibe in the background. And then we have this instant hook whirly doing a lot of this work too. This one's kind of the same feel, but a little more. It's got a little more synth. You hear it like slide up. Yeah. And see that like half synthesizer piano is really nice because you don't get those long drawn out notes that kind of ruin it for you sometimes, you know, and they're just so overwhelming. It's got the nice fade of a keyboard, but the sound of a synth. And then with this Perfect Mix, you know, they just bring in this nice tone. They got a little bit of that tapes, you know, the record vinyl sound. Yeah, so those are working nicely together and bringing in our melody, just a real simple melody setup, you know. And so we've got a couple different things going on with our drums. We have them kind of broken down in an odd way. And start with this Jazz Vanguard up here. This one is doing a lot of our sound effects. It's really just hitting those two, yeah. But I really do like that. It adds a little. Let's see if our kit's set up here. Yeah, it's got this haunting little bell kind of sound. And then we got this nice bass hit with it. Yeah, and then the second one has this little. Yeah. And so it's just a simple little pattern, but that little wah sound too, that little guitar wah kind of brings in a different feel to it. Again, hitting on that 90s thing, it's got a classic feel to it though. And so this one's just hitting our sound effects back and forth for us. And then we got the boom bap drums down here. It's actually in the kit called Boom Bap. And again, these are just really simple setup, but it just came out perfect. You know, you don't really need too much when you're doing some boom bap kind of thing. So we're just hitting those, hitting our hi-hat steady. mixing up a little bit where our snare comes in. We're using this kind of reggae snare that comes in along with that one. We got our hits. Our kick is it's very electronic sounding, but it's not overwhelming, you know. And so we got these working through. We throw in the open hat a couple times to have a little variance in there. But yeah, that's just a steady little thing that you could put anything over, you know. Yeah, I like the reggae snare just kind of being peppered in there. Not the whole time, but not driving it either. Yeah, just a nice little bouncy little groove there. And so, you know, this is our main melody and beat here that we can hear. We've got our sound effects, our perfect mix piano, the instant hook whirly, and then this boom bap. So this is our main beat here. Those sound effects really make it. Yeah, it brings in some funk vibes. So we got this nice melody and beat set up, and you know, we might need to add a bass, but we got this one bass hit in our sound effects up here, so I feel like it's still covered, you know. It's just really simple. And so on top of this beat, we got a couple things. We got this clav, this flying clav, just in your vintage clav section. And it's just doing some nice little slow walking, bouncing kind of movements. And just kind of playing off the bass, you know. Just real simple. I really like the slow clav, though. So, you know, it's one of those things most of the time, people that play clavinets just kind of wail on them and go crazy on them. But this slow walking funk approach is really nice. You can see how this mixes in with the beat really well. I just really like how the song isn't being driven off of the clav. It's really just accenting it. You know, it comes in and leads you a different direction than you're expecting. And with that, you know, that's our entire beat here. And what we have is some vocals, vocal samples from Arcade. Let's hop in there and see what these are like. So let's see if we can find them here. Wait for me. So that's our main one, Wait For Me. Wait for me. And Arcade's fun because you got a lot of modulation you can do. Have the fuzz delay all the way up. And the hype changes your pitch, so if I can remember where it is. Wait for me. Wait for me. You know? Wait for me. But I like it right around here, right? Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me. I like it a little bit, kind of that chipmunk sound, you know, but and this fuzz delay is giving us a lot of those background stuff. We've got this dirty hall reverb, and this wave filter is what's making it move so much. So if you take this off, it's just real clear, right? But you want it, I want it a little, you know, just going through some shit. And so we have this, and then we found out a couple other samples in here. Just some humming. There's one of them. And so it's kind of working through this. Let's hear how this sounds by itself.
Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me.
That's a good setup.
Wait for me. Wait for me. Wait for me.
You got those real funky hums in there. Those But this is coming through good. I'm liking how these samples are here, and I don't normally use these, but I feel like I could build something off of this, and you could do anything with this. Like, you could just throw verses on this, and let this be the hook on it, or you could add a little to it and let this be a little background, like maybe you write the lyrics around Wait For Me. That's the only thing about the arcade samples. I do wish you could go in and type what phrases you want them to say. There are a couple programs that have they have a couple voices recorded pretty much every vowel and syllable that could be said, and so you actually can type in, but there's only a few voices. Like, I want to be able to I don't know, someone just needs to catch up in that area and make like a fully automated singer that you can type words into, type progressions into, pitch changes, stuff like that. Like, and it just needs to be different types of vocalist sounds, so you're not always leaning on this kind of high-pitched female voice that I mean, it always sounds good, but you know what I mean. I think we need to catch up in that area. And so let's go ahead and hear just a sample one time through of it with the vocals. Oh, and so that's just coming together good. I'm happy with this one. Yeah, make sure that you leave likes and subscribe on this, and let us know what we can do for you. Drop some ideas for some beats, some genres, some mixed genres that you've never heard. I'd like to try some new things. I love to be challenged, and so let's get it there. Leave some comments. Tell us what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. Hit me up if you want some beats, if you want to lease some beats, if you want to collab on some beats, whatever. If you make music, we want to fuck with you. And on that, we out. And, check out our Patreon, check out our page, our YouTube page, and we can go out on this Wait For Me. And we love y'all. This has been the Loose Beats.
Wait for me.